fokus divisi dulu. Nanti hasilnya gimana? Dapatlah 3 permainan, 3 game. Back. Aduh, kacau. Kami kacau. Kalau dia dibuat di MF enak nih.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Looking for the run. And he's there to belt it away and reclaimed it in a trice.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Mbappe. Khan punts it upfield. This ended up in no man's land. Robertson is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vitinha. Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Malaysia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nicely spread. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ah, good steal. He just read it. That has not gone well. Quarter of an hour played. Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Donadoni gets into a good position. Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Fired deep towards the back post. And that's another throw. Donadoni goes on a charge down the left. And it's Messi. And that has been clubbed away. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. That looks a good ball through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Kessié wins the duel this time. Knocks it into space.
Malaysia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Valverde. And that has put paid to that.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Mbappe. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Messi is flagged offside. Well timed, excellent interception.
Such good technique.
Hazard.
Malaysia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, that's well spotted. João Neves. And it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Van Dijk makes the interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hazard. Cross flung in towards the middle. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. João Neves looking to go deep.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh, well played. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Hazard looks to get on the end of this. Vitinha. And it's Messi. And that's been won straight back. Now he's got space here. Takes a shot! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Malaysia, decent chance! Really well taken goal. And that takes him up to 30 goals for this side. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Messi. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And he's gone backward here. It's Jordan Henderson! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Malaysia have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Messi. Mbappe.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Hazard. That's a throw. And it's being shifted off it. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a really well-measured ball. Back into the middle. Chiellini gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution for Malaysia, number 8, Mukhtar Dehari.
And that's definitely
Coming
not
on
his
the
best.
field is number 17, Mbappe.
Throw Neves.
Substitutions taking place.
Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mbappe. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's on his way!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now, can they get him away? And here's Mbappe. He's away! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Haaland. Good ball, good take. This might spell take. Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Just eases him off the ball. Donatoni. And the counter is on. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Played out wide.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
This looks promising. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He has a look out.
There will be 3 minutes.
And he
till the
shoots!
end.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Rodri. That's a good ball out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Delivers the ball.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Can he get on the end of this? And that's that. Malaysia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable.
Masih divisi 2 nih. Dua dah jadi lah. Apa 3 kali menang kita baru tuh.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paz. He could be in here. Shot could be on.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Kessié. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And this is Messi. Berbatov. And Berbatov! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Berbatov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's taking no chances there. Real chance here. And he will... And a chance! Goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Well, he's going for goal! Looking for options for movement. Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? done in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Malaysia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Forwards and with intent. And it's Berbatov. Out towards the flank. Elects to cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Quality ball. And they're quick to get it back. That's a good ball out wide. Valverde could move up a gear here. That is good strength. Steep Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Malaysia find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Shoots! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Time, excellent interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Paz. Chooses to go crossfield. Valverde, who does have an assist to his name.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shapes to shoot! Alberto Moreno gets it clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. Flings it across.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's hoisted clear. Here comes another cross. Oh, smashing header! Danger averted for now. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Malaysia absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Malaysia are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And the game has already resumed here. And this is Messi. He is through here. And Messi! Paz. He's shifting through the gears here. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Paz, spread it left. Nicely weighted ball. And that's a throw-in. Paz. And he's had it nicked away. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Malaysia are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Donadoni. And it's Valverde. And they can counter here. Searching pass he's played there. Alberto Moreno.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Just about up to the hour now. Valverde, can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Berbatov. And he's being shifted off it. And that's another good win of the ball. And that looks a decent ball. Nice control. Berbatov! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Donatoni. And the counter is on. Alberto Moreno calmly anticipates.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played into space out wide. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! In he goes again! They've done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
73 minutes is number
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Bachurina. And the through ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he's gone backward here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bachurina. Oh, nicely intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a sharp pass. He's onside. Diego Carlos. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bachurina. Donatoni. And Kessier. And it's Berbatov. That's good vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi. Berbatov. He's looking wide. Bachurina. Just eases him off the ball. Valverde. Now it's Berbatov. That is good alertness. Diego Carlos.
There will be 1 minute at a
Alberto
time.
Moreno. And it's Valverde. Knocks it into space. Zanetti gets into some space. Oh, great header! And he hits the net! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a decision to make, and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness.
And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds.
And a shot!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Pulisic. Oh, he's burst through! Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Oh, important interception. Pulisic. Salmakas. Now it's Messi. Gabiar does really well to win the ball there. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's picked his way through. Estupinian. Rafael Leao gets into some space. Berbatov. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Salmakas. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Valverde. And it's Berbatov. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's being shifted off it. Looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Berbatov. That's good running with the ball. Valverde showing good feet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just eases him off the ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. This looks promising. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a promising position. Donadoni. Now that's well seen too. Ricci. Kessié puts his foot on the gas. And this is Berbatov. And Berbatov! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's tidy. Now it's Valverde. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's Messi. Valverde. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Howson gets a foot in here. Now it's Messi. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Malaysia have their second corner now. Tomori getting this one clear. Valverde. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Corner number 3 coming up. Rabiot can get it clear. It's a good run down the right. Milan are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. Estupinian. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Ricci
recupero.
wins the duel this time. Pulisic stood his ground strongly. Messi. And it's Berbatov. Zanetti. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Estupinian. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Malaysia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Berbatov. Ricci. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to...
Great chance! In for the pieces! They've done it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Malaysia can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he cuts out the supply. Aims beyond the defence. Goes for a shot! Salmakers. Malaysia still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. He's found a way through.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Rafael
80.113
Leao takes control of it and he's on the move.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chips it through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Well, there's your danger man. A title that is entirely justified. Now it's Donatoni. He's having a shot! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Malaysia grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It is a corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Lascia il campo per il numero 18. cambio di giocatori.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, lovely bit of skill. Salmakas puts the ball in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had it taken off him. Milan making consecutive changes here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Openda. Into the last quarter of an hour. Played down the flank. Estupinian is in a really good position out wide. Oh, strongly challenged there. Tomori for Salamakas. Decent progress down the left. He's making a real surge on the left. And this is Messi. And there's the clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Salamakas picks it up out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Iya. Jadi
Messi. The final 5 minutes. Oh, that's superb.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that, and he's onside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Now it's
recupero.
Nkunku. Now it's Rafael Leao. Zanetti with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. We are into overtime.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Milan finding their passes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he plays one through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out...
Ratus poin lagi. Tak menang. Itulah. Sayang tuh. Oke guys, kita akhiri dulu live streaming kita. Terima kasih.